Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Cardinals will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Nittany Lions offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. When that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Bush. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Louisville's offense takes the field. The first chance we hadn't seen them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quarterback keeps the football. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
Play action here on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Of course, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as...
The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long...
And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Pass interference, offense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here, lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Cardinals are going to keep this drive rolling. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the jet sweep, testing the perimeter here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. He settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Gives it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over at that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion, and they do it for a second time. Looking for a gap. It's Bush. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th-down stop. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So incomplete pass on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. This time, a completion. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. 1st down here for this offense. It's a quick grab. Jukes to get free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. The Cardinals will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags a quick throw. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing.
The shotgun running play call. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Tight end goes in motion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And out comes the field goal unit. And it's a fake. It's a fake. They've got the tight end open. And they've got him, but the fake works, and they do pick up first-down yardage and maintain possession. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And now the try for 2. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes it into the end zone, so he cuts it to a 2-score game, but time is running out. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick juke. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Bush. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Open.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll test the right side here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Nittany Lions will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Good throw, catch made. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Cardinals hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. We'll get into the end zone. The 2-point try draws them within 8 points, a one-score game. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Bush. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap